Hey guys, it's Kaylin. I'm back with another video. Today we are doing my 120 book Bonanza haul. This past weekend I was at Book Bonanza, which is a book conference put on by Colleen Hoover and her nonprofit, the Bookworm Box. It was such an incredible weekend. I did not vlog as much as I wanted to, so I don't think I can put a video together. I do want to sit down and film a recap and tips video. But today we're going to do a haul of all of the books I got while at Book Bonanza. I went there with 25 books. I came home with 120. I had to buy a whole nother suitcase to get all of my books home, but they all made it safe and sound last night. But yeah, it was truly just such an amazing weekend. I met so many amazing authors that I love who were just so unbelievably kind and happy to be there. Also met so many bookish internet friends and made new ones, and it was just such a good weekend. I can't even describe how magical it was. I don't want to make this video 900 years long, so we're going to try and get through all these books as quickly as possible and not talk for too long. So let's hop right into this. First, we got my stack of Sierra Simone books. I got the exclusive paperback arc of A Merry Little Meet Cute by her and Julie Murphy. I'm so excited for this one. I sat on a panel where they talked through all of this. It's like a smutty Hallmark movie. I can't wait. And I got a really cute book mo that matches this book. So that is the first book. Then we have Priest by Sierra Simone, which I haven't read yet, but I can't wait. I also have A Lesson in Thorns from her that I haven't read yet, but I can't wait to read. And then if I could put this in order, we have one of my favorite series of all time, the New Camelot series. I had to own these in paperback, put them on my shelf because this series absolutely incredible. Next we have my stack of Melanie Harlow books. I have Irresistible, which is book 1 of the Cloverleaf Farm series, Single Dad Romance. I love this one. Then we have book 1 and 3 of her Next Gen series. We have Ignite and Tease. Tease just came out today. It is so good. I highly recommend. And then I also have 2 books from the Bellamy Creek series, both of the single parent romances. Make Me Yours is a single dad romance. Tie Me Down is a single mom romance. So we got both of those as well. Also got a giant stack of Adriana Locke books. I absolutely adore this woman. She is so sweet and kind. But first I got the Sweet Spot. This was an exclusive paperback arc. This book comes out in November. She says this is one of her favorite books she's ever written, so I can't wait for this one. I also got Restraint in both the regular cover and the special edition Bookworm box cover since they had it there. I missed this a few months ago and I really wanted it, so I was so excited to pick it up. And this is book 1 of the Mason family series. I also got book 1 of the Carmichael family series, which is Flirt. This is fake dating, co-workers, friends to lovers romance. Love this one, and I can't wait for Fling, which is book 2 in the series. I got A Small Town Christmas Anthology featuring Adriana and a few other authors, and then I got the entire Landry family series. This is one of my favorite series of all time. This is like an OG series for me, so I am so excited to own this all in paperbacks. I don't even know where to go next. I guess here I have Forbidden by Carla Sorensen. This is one of my top reads of the year, single dad romance. It is so good. And then I also picked up The Marriage Effect. This is Logan and Paige's story, which I'm really excited to go back to because you get a little bit of them in this book. So going back to read this one, and this special edition cover is just stunning, so had to pick it up. Then I got 3 books by Amy Dawes, sending all of my love and prayers to her and her family right now, but I love her and her books so much. So I got Wait With Me from her. This is book 1 of this series. Then we have book 3, which is One Moment Please, and last on the list, her newest release. This is a single dad nanny romance. So good. I feel like I'm getting through these decently quickly. Let's go. Next I have Always Mine and Ever Mine by Laura Pavlov. This is book 1 and 2 of the Honey Mountain series. I'm loving this series so much. I love the whole like cast of characters in it, and I love the small town it's based in, which the small town is based off Lake Tahoe, which is my favorite place on the earth, where I'm going next week. So I am so excited about this series. The series is going to be 5 books featuring the 5 different sisters, so each one focuses on a different one, and I'm just so excited for the rest of the books because I love these characters so much. Then I have Help Me Remember by Corinne Michaels. I'm really excited to read this one. I also ordered Come Back For Me by her, but Amazon sent them the wrong copies, which sucks, so she's going to send that to me later. Next, I got Risky by Aurora Rose Reynolds. I read book 1 in the series and really liked it, and this is book 2, which I haven't read yet, but it's a single mom romance. Clearly, I like single parent romances, so I'm really excited about that one. Next, I have the Difference Trilogy by Ali Martinez. This has been on my TBR for so long, and I've heard it's really angsty, so I have to mentally prepare for this, but I'm excited for it. Next, we have A Very large stack of Devney Perry books. I love this woman. She is so unbelievably kind. So let me show you the books I have if I can figure this out. First, I got all 6 books of the Jameson Valley series in the special edition covers. These are so stunning. So I'm so excited to put these on my bookshelf. So that is series 1 from her. Then I also got the 4 books in the Lark Cove series. I haven't read the series yet, but I've heard such good things, so I can't wait to start this. And then I also got book 1 and 2 of the Eden series, and I believe book 3 comes out later this month. Another very large stack of books. This one is from Natasha Madison. Let me figure this out. I think this is the first series. First, I got 6 books from her Southern series. I think there's 7 total. She didn't have any more of the first one, but I got all of these books. I'm so excited. I love small town romance, so I'm excited for that. I also got 4 books from her Southern Wedding series. These covers are just so stunning. I'm obsessed. So that was series 2 from her. And then I got one of her hockey series. I love this series so much. 4 books featuring 4 different players. These covers also very stunning. I love them. I read the series on audio and I did not realize quite how thick some of these books are, especially This Is Wild. So I am excited to own these books on paperback now. Okay, moving this way so I can get to these books over here. Let me grab a stack of them so we can start going through them. First, I have Hero by Lauren Rowe. This is another one of my top reads of the year. This is a single mom firefighter romance. Also, fun fact, Lauren Rowe was on her flight to San Diego. I didn't want to bother her because I knew I'd see her at the conference, but she was so sweet. So got that from her. I also got Grumpy Cowboy by Max Monroe. I haven't read this one yet, but it's a single dad cowboy romance, so how can I not love it? Next, I have the All the King's Men duet by Kennedy Ryan. I read this like a week or so before going to Book Bonanza, and I literally Amazon Primed it like the next day because I knew I needed to bring it and have her sign it. This duet is so good, and she was also just so unbelievably kind. Next, I have 2 books by Fiona Cole. I have Voyeur by her, which is a professor-student romance. Super spicy, super good. Also have Blame It on the Vodka. This is an accidental Vegas marriage, friends to lovers romance. Really love this one as well. I did not expect it to be that spicy, but it was really good. Then we got some mafia books. I have Sweet Temptation by Cora Riley and Bound by Honor by Cora Riley. Almost bought the entire Born in Blood Chronicles because I love it so much, but I kept myself to just 2 books from her. Then I got Protect Me by J.L. Beck and C. Holman. This is a really good mafia series. So that is the next book. Let me grab another stack. Give Me a Reason by A.L. Jackson. I started reading this the other day. I actually got this in a book box a few months ago, so I thought I would bring it and have her sign it, but I'm also like 25% of the way through this and it's really good. Then we have The Broken One by Ruth Cardello and Strictly Business by Ruth Cardello. This one I bought because I really like this series and this book, but then she was giving these away, so I grabbed this copy as well. Next, I have 2 books by Catherine Cowles. I got Beautifully Broken Redemption and Beautifully Broken Control. These are 2 books in her Sutter Lake series. Next, I have Valley You by Rebecca Jenshock. She was giving this out. My friend was working as her assistant. I went to look over at her table, but this is a little preview of like 4 different of her books, so I'm excited to read through this and get more of an idea of her books. Then I have That Second Chance by Megan Quinn. Such a good small town romance. Then I have The Protector and Leave Me Breathless by Jodi Ellen Malpass. I swear I've had these for like 4 or 5 years on my bookshelf, but I was really excited to bring them and have them signed, and she was really sweet as well. Okay, let's get another giant stack from down here. Next, I have 4 books by Harlow Ray. I adore this woman with my entire heart. Love her to the moon and back. She is so sweet, and I got to hang out with her so much this weekend, which was so exciting. So first from her, I have There's Always Someday. This is a really good single dad romance. It also doesn't have a 3rd act breakup, so we love that. Then we have Ask Me Why by Harlow Ray, another single dad romance. Loner is a single mom romance by her with like a grumpy recluse mechanic. This one is really good. And then I also have Breaker by her, which I haven't read yet, but look at this cover. I cannot wait to read. Next, I have 3 books by Candy Steiner. I have Close Quarters, which is a love triangle romance with Below a Deck Med C vibes. This one is really good. And then I also have Washed Up by her, which is book 1 of the Bayside Heroes. I have this in both the original cover and the special edition cover, which are both pretty, so I just had to get both. And I also got the special edition of Fired Up, which is book 3 in the Bayside Heroes. I already owned the regular cover of this and had it signed, so I just picked up the special edition one. Then I got Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. I didn't end up getting this one signed because their line was insane all weekend long, long, but at least I was able to grab my pre-order, the book I paid for. So got this. I love this book so much. Age gap, single dad romance. Next, I have some books from Gianna Darling. I got her Dark Dreams duet, which is Dangerous Temptation and Beautiful Nightmare. Another age gap romance. That one is really, really good. And then I got my Hello Lovely box special edition cover of Welcome to the Dark Side by her. Haven't read this one yet, but I'm really, really excited, and this special edition cover is stunning. Then I have the Devil Duet by Ashley Jade. This duet is absolutely wild, but it is so, so good. Then I have Our Finest Hour by Jennifer Milliken. This is a secret baby romance. This is a little bit lighter on the spice, but it's still really, really good. Then I have The Lawyer by Marty Mann. I'm so glad I finally started the Dalton Brother series. I read book 1 and 2. This is book 1. Going to read book 3 ASAP because it's called The Single Dad. So you can tell I'm already going to love it. Oh my goodness. I think we are almost done. Next I have Look the Part by Julie Ann, another single dad romance. I have Ladies Men by Elle Kennedy. This is an MMF romance. Out of Uniform series is like an OG series for me, so I had to get this one. Then I also got Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. Next I have Tempt Me by K.A. Tucker. This is book 1 of the Wolf Hotel series, one of my all-time favorites. It was also really cool because I met the cover designer for this book, and she literally had a screenshot of my TikTok on her phone because she saw this cover in the background, so she took a screenshot of it. So it was really cool to talk to her and meet her because she designed the cover. Another large stack from one author, and that is Nikki Sloan. She's like the queen of smut. I got 4 books from her Blindfold Club series, which I absolutely adore. It is so good, so spicy. I have 3 simple rules, 3 little mistakes, 3 hard lessons, and 3 dirty secrets from that series. Honestly, I should have just bought all 6 of them, but that's okay. We'll get them at some point later. I also got the 3 books from her Nashville Neighbors series. I've only read The Architect from the series, but I've heard really good things about The Doctor and the Pool Boy as well, so I'm excited to read those. Then I also have The Initiation and The Temptation from her, which are both from her Filthy Rich American series. Oh my goodness, we're on our last little stack of books. Thank goodness. First we have All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. Bought this to try and get it signed for my friend Hunter, but wasn't able to. So I think I'm just going to keep this and make this my first Colleen Hoover book. But from The Power of Manifestation, I was able to get signed copies of Colleen Hoover book right when I was like outside leaving. They came up to me and said, hey, do you want this assigned trilogy by Colleen Hoover? And I said yes. So now I can send them to Hunter, my internet bestie. She's the biggest Colleen Hoover fan. So I'm so excited I was able to get this signed trilogy for her. And then this last stack of books are all like random authors that I haven't really read or heard of, but they were just giving away so many free books throughout the whole weekend. So that's kind of what this stack is. First, I have Teach Me the Ropes by Vanessa Vale. I also have Stroke of Midnight by Kay Webster, which this cover is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's like a Cinderella based book. Then I have Yes and I Love You by Rory Lauren. Then I have Just Folking Around by Penny Reed. Also Limitless Love by Audrey Carlin. Sin and Chocolate by KF Breen. This came in like our welcome bag. This cover is actually really cool. And then I also got Deal with the Devil by Megan March. Last but certainly not least, I have 100 Reasons by Kelly Collins. I actually won this in a scavenger hunt, or found it in a scavenger hunt the first night. Actually every night they were hiding a ton of books throughout the hotel and convention center area, and on night 1 we were kind of like looking around for them, and we were so tired and ready to just go upstairs and go to bed, and right as we were leaving I saw it out of the corner of my eye, so I grabbed it. I have not read this. Actually, I think I might already have this on my shelf somewhere, so I have to double check, but this was the last book I got at Book Bonanza. That is it for my 120 book haul from Book Bonanza. Like I said, it was just like the most incredible weekend. I cannot express enough just how much fun the weekend was, how unbelievably kind everyone was there, whether it was authors or readers, and it was truly just so magical to be in a whole room full of the book community and people who all love the same thing as you do. So that is it for my Book Bonanza haul. Stay tuned for a recap and tips video, and now the countdown to Love in Vegas in October is on. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.